Hi, everybody. I'm so happy that you're here today. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your patience if you tried to get into class last night. Zoom sometimes has a mind of its own, but I think I've figured out all the things to really look out for. So hopefully that I won't have any of those issues. But I'm really happy that everyone made it into class today. Take just a minute to start a playlist that you want to hear if you want music, and to grab some props. If you have blocks, grab blocks. If you have a blanket, grab a blanket. So that's what we'll be using today in class. And then meet me right back here, and we'll get started. Amazing. Welcome back. Let's find a comfortable seat. So whether you'd like to sit on a block or a blanket or even a pillow, make yourself comfortable. Allow your knees to fall below your hips. Stay rooted and firmly grounded through your sit bones so that you can create this nice long spine. Place your palms gently on your thighs and take a moment to close your eyes. Pull the awareness inward. Take it to the place just behind the belly button, the space of Manipura, your third chakra, which is our focus today. This is the place of fire. And fire is a really interesting thing because fire destroys, but it also creates. And I think the world right now is in this space of Manipura on itself. That we are finding a lot of destruction so that we can come out with this beauty, this growth, this creation that's needed. The place of gut feelings. And sometimes, especially right now when we're feeling a little unsettled, a little challenged in our personal power, we can become really holding on to attachments. And in this moment in our life, it's important to realize that everything's always shifting and everything's always changing. And the fire within us, this beautiful power that we have, allows us to see that creation and destruction. And right now, our personal power is challenged. We are feeling many versions of powerless. Just scan your body and notice what's here today. Welcome all feelings, welcome all thoughts, all sensations, just as they are. Don't try to change them, just pull them in and witness. We have this unique power within each and every one of us that sometimes lies dormant, but we can begin to activate it. And that's our hope for today. To ignite the fire within each and every one of us. And start to release all of your air from your body. Just give it back to the earth below. And from your sit bones, from your root, start to breathe in, fill up through your belly, your lungs, your upper chest. Take it all the way to the top and then hold your breath in. Open, audible exhale, let it go. Again, from the pelvic floor, breathe in, fill up belly, lungs, upper chest, hold it at the top. Open mouth, exhale, release. Feel the body start to move with the full breathing. One last time like this, biggest breath you've taken all day. Fill up belly, lungs, upper chest, all the way up to the top. Hold it in. Feel the heart rise. Feel the belly expand. Open mouth, exhale, release. This time, hold the breath out. Really pull your belly button back towards your spine to release all the air. 4, 3, 2, 1. Seal your lips. Ujjayi breath in through the nose. And out through the nose. This soothing breath that keeps us present, focused. It also creates heat from the inside out. Try to keep your Ujjayi breath throughout class. Just steady your mind. Please know that a comfortable posture is always available to you throughout class to take what it is you need. Let's take this time to connect and ignite our own personal fire, assisting in the inevitable changes that are moving around us. And slowly draw your eyes open. Meet me in tabletop. I'm going to do a Kundalini practice. If you've taken my class before, we've done this to sort of build some heat. So you can watch me first if you feel uncomfortable, but all of you are in your homes, so let loose. Get a little crazy. Meet me in tabletop, all fours. So we do this Kundalini breath through cat-cows. So make sure that your wrists are beneath your shoulders, your hips are right above your knees. And just start nice and slow with cat-cow. So inhale, drop your belly, lift up through the crown of your head. And then exhale, press into your palms, draw belly button back towards spine, gaze to the navel. And then just keep it moving like this. Inhale, cats, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose, exhale, cat. And then we're going to start to make it a little faster. So really get your whole core into the mix. Even faster. Slow breath out. Child's pose. Rest your hips back towards your heels. Take a moment to feel. Feel the energy shift. Feel the fire start to build. Feel the power from within. And we'll take that one more time. Moving through a little quickly. Inhale, press up, tabletop. And then start to find the cat-cows. Faster. Your fastest. Exhale out. Child's pose, hips to heels. Just feel. This is such a beautiful gift that we have, this ability to feel what's going on. Inhale, tabletop, rise up. Take your right arm toward the sky, roll out your wrist one direction and then the other. And exhale, thread the needle, draw your right arm beneath your body. Take your left arm forward and spider tip your fingertips. Keep the hips elevated, option to turn the toes under. Closing your eyes, draw your awareness back to your core space, just behind the belly button. So much power here. In all the postures that we do, right? Our core is strong, supporting us. Everything pulling into midline. Take your left hand beneath your left shoulder. And then inhale, rise, modified side plank. Take your right leg back, lift your right arm high. Go ahead and curl your left toes under and send your heel back behind your booty. Now take your right arm, reach it all the way forward. And as you exhale, roll your shoulder blade behind your heart and lift your gaze. Do that one more time. Inhale, reach the right fingertips all the way forward. And as you exhale, pull the shoulder blade behind the heart with the gaze. Full breath in. Exhale, neutral tabletop, back through center. Just wag your booty from side to side. Lift your left arm high, roll out your wrist. One direction, and then the other. And exhale, thread the needle, left arm moves beneath the body. Right arm extends forward, spider tip your fingertips. Keep your hips elevated. Stay with your breath. Draw your right hand beneath your right shoulder. Inhale, rise, modified side plank to the left. Your left arm lifts up, left leg extends, and then create a kickstand with your right toes. Press down through the earth as you lift and lengthen through the fingertips. Inhale, left arm reaches forward this time, side body stretch. And as you exhale, roll your shoulder blade behind your heart and lift your gaze. Keep the core strong though. You want the hips to stay just as they are. Again, one more time. Inhale, left arm reaches. Then exhale, soft bend to the elbow, open up, turn the gaze. Full breath in. Exhale, neutral tabletop back through center. Just wag the booty. Curl your toes under. And exhale, downward facing dog. Just a moment here to pedal through your feet. And then start to find a little stillness. Take a look at your feet. Make sure your feet are hip width distance apart. Take a look up at the hands. Make sure your palms are shoulder width distance apart and really spread your fingertips wide. Now inhale, lift your heels. Start to stretch to the soles of your feet. And then exhale, soften your heels all the way back down to the earth. Again, inhale, lift your heels, stretch to the soles of your feet. And then exhale, press your heels all the way back. They might not touch the ground, but just drawing toward the earth. I want you to bend your knees and press through your palms, hollow out your belly, and reach your tailbone toward the wall behind you. Yeah, take a full breath in. Let it go. So good, friends. Gaze forward, slowly travel to the top of your mat. We'll take ragdoll with chest expansion. So feet are hip width distance apart, maybe a little bit more. Bend your knees so that your belly can drape over your thighs, and then interlace your palms together at your low back. Option to keep your palms here or lift your fists up and away for a deeper shoulder stretch. Just let gravity pull your head toward the earth and shift more weight towards your toe mounts. Feel the natural ebb and flow of the body with your breath. Send your fists toward the wall behind you. And with your inhale, slowly rise all the way up through standing. Reach your fists down your booty and lift your heart, lift your gaze. Release your grip. Inhale, rise, Tadasana. Palms up toward the sky. Take a moment here to adjust your stance. I personally like my feet hip-width distance apart, but I know a lot of people that like big toes to touch with a sliver through their heels. There's no wrong answer here, and sometimes it takes years to develop this connection that you have to the earth, this nice neutral posture. Energetically lift your inner arches away from the mat, feeling the support of all four corners of your feet. Now soften through your shoulders. Take a full breath in. Exhale, side bend to the right, up and over, really reaching through the left fingertips. Take your right fingertips all the way down your side body. Stay with the breath. Inhale, rise up through Tadasana. Exhale, side bend to the left, up and over. Feel the extension from your hip crease all the way through the armpit and fingertips. Inhale, rise, Tadasana. Take your palms together to touch. And exhale, back bend. Reach your fingertips toward the wall behind you. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Now your quadriceps are super strong here. Inhale, rise up, reach. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Inhale, halfway lift. Take your palms to your calves or even your thighs. Pull your elbows back and in and reach the crown of your head forward, drawing the low belly back towards the spine. Feel the hollow sensation out through your core space. Take a full breath in. Exhale, high plank, plant your palms and step back. First time here in high plank. Make sure that your palms are just beneath the shoulders. Activate your heels, activate your quadriceps. Draw in the low belly and now pull your sternum bone forward. This takes your gaze above your mat. It also levels off your hips. Micro bend your elbows. Yeah, you're really strong right here. Every muscle's working. Take a full breath in. Hinge yourself forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat, nice and slow. Release the feet so the tops of the toes are down, setting up for Cobra Pose Bhujangasana. Palms beneath your shoulders. Inhale, Bhujangasana, slow rise up. Stay rooted through the tops of your feet. Activate your glutes, push your pubic bone down, and lift your heart. Full breath in. Exhale, surrender. You'll flow that 2 more times. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Exhale, release. Last one, friends. Inhale, Cobra, slow rise, lift up. Exhale, let go. Really strengthening the low back. Curl your toes under. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips back. Then we're gonna flow that breath to movement. Gaze forward. Forward fold, top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Tadasana, all the way up through center. Exhale, side bend to the right, reach and lift. Nice and fluid. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, rise. Palms connect. Exhale, back bend, heart lifts, gaze high. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms and step back. Find the strength, heels, quads, core, sternum, micro bend the elbows. Yes, just like that. Hinge forward, drop to your knees. Turn your toes so the tops of your feet are down. Inhale, upward facing dog. So only 4 points of contact, the palms and the tops of your feet. Everything else is lifted. Pull your heart through, lift your gaze. Full breath in. Drop down to your knees, flip your toes, exhale, downward facing dog, hips rise. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Go ahead and bend your left knee. Now bend your right knee and open up your hip a little bit. With your left knee bent, your core stays strong. Press into your palms and push your mat forward. Really focus on the core here. Notice how when the core is engaged, right, everything else starts to activate too. Inhale, left leg or right leg reaches. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Now this is where having blocks comes in handy. So if you'd like to grab your blocks, go ahead and frame your right foot. Nice and high. With your breath in, find the depth of your lunge and start to open up the psoas here on the left leg. With your exhale, press into your block, start to straighten your right leg. And now flex your right toes and send your left heel further toward the earth. Hollow out your belly and just let your head fall. And we'll flow. Inhale, deep lunge. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Press back. One more time like that. Inhale, big lunge. Exhale, straighten your right leg, press back. This time, inhale, low lunge twist. So you'll make your way into your lunge. Place your block underneath your left hand at the lowest setting. And now lift your right arm high. So a nice low lunge twist. Your left heel's really active. Lift it up, pull it forward so that you can deepen more into the twist. Now, as you hold this challenging twist in your posture, just find your breath to create more ease. Full breath in. Exhale, Prasarita over your left shoulder, wide-legged forward fold. Release down. Now the toes are slightly in, the heels are slightly out. Take more weight towards the toe mounds and just let the head hang. This fire within you, it burns through all the blocks, all the fear. It serves us in challenging times where we start to question our own strength, our own powerlessness that we might be feeling. Inhale, halfway lift, placing your palms beneath your shoulders. Exhale, low lunge to the front. And step back, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Now bend your right knee. Now bend your left knee. Take your heel towards your glute. Press down through your palms. Open up your hip. Hollow out the belly. Just feel your strength here. Not a lot of moving, just holding and pulling in through midline. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Right, so grab your blocks. We're going to take the same on the other side. So with your inhale, a nice deep lunge, really feeling the opening through the psoas on the right. And as you exhale, press into your blocks, straighten your left leg, flex your left toes, and draw your right heel closer to the earth. As you pull in the core, let the torso fall. And we flow it out. Inhale, nice deep lunge. Exhale, press back. Again, inhale, lunge. Exhale, press back. This time, inhale, low lunge twist. So feel free to drop your block beneath your right hand. Find your lunge, and then lift your left arm high. Take a full breath in. Exhale, Prasarita over your right shoulder, wide-legged, forward, fold, let go. Even with each breath, there's this creation, right? This life. And with each exhale, a destruction, a dissolving, a letting go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge forward. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Drop your booty. Lift your arms. And then make sure that your connection with the soles of your feet is just as firm as it was in Tadasana. So really check in. Maybe you lift your toes and place them down one at a time. Feel your tailbone drop to the earth. Pull in the low belly and reach your arms toward the sky. Take a full breath in. Exhale, airplane arms, reach your fingertips back. Now it's a soft bend through your elbows. Keep the core strong. Inhale, one-legged twist to the left. So you're going to lift your left leg up and open up toward the left side. Power down through your standing leg. Get really strong through your right glute. And you're using your core strength to keep your left thigh parallel to the mat. Yes. Lengthen up to the crown of your head. Take a full breath in. Exhale, low flying airplane. So now take your palms to your heart space and send your left heel back. Micro bend the right knee to give you more strength. Inhale, warrior one. So in warrior one, it's a little shorter, perhaps a little wider of a stance. My back toes, my left toes are facing forward, so that my hips now square to the front of me, and I can bend into my right knee. Reach your arms high. Settle in. Feel your connection to the earth, and some ease through your shoulders. Take a full inhale. Exhale, vertical twist to the right this time, so open up through the arms. So many twists when we start to move into the fire of Manipura, the third chakra, through the core space. Keep a lunge in your right knee. Gently take your right
Jenny, there is no sound. Jenny, there is no sound.
a nice extension here. Staying grounded through your feet. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Inhale, star pose, rise up. That fancy footwork where you have to shift on your heels and your toe mounts. Now in star pose, my toes are out, my heels are in, and I'm bursting up, saluting the sun. Take a full breath in. Exhale into horse. Draw your palms together at your heart space. Horse is one of those poses that I didn't like for the longest time, and now for some reason I just embraced it. So I invite you to embrace it as well. With your palms together at your heart space, drop your booty. Close your eyes for just a moment and feel this thing called kaya stira, where we're not moving, we're just witnessing the sensations, the feelings, and the thoughts. Where we can practice detachment. And I find that right now, that's the biggest thing that we can do to sort of ride the wave with the universe, is detach a little bit more from the way we want things to be, the way that we expect things to be. Oftentimes that resistance, right, to what is creates even more challenges. Can we come to a place of just trusting ourselves, trusting the universe, that everything is as it should be. Inhale, star pose, eyes open, reach up. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Now in your warrior two, different feet, right? Your front heel matches the arch of your back foot. Feel how fierce you are in warrior two. Reach through your fingertips. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep the depth of your lunge and open up through the right side body. Ease with your breath. Full inhale. Listen for the shift here. Start to straighten your right leg. Find your way into Trikonasana triangle pose. So take your hips back, reach your right fingertips forward. I like to use a block outside of my right calf to place my palm. And now extend your left arm high. The challenge in triangle pose is a parallel torso with an active core. I want you to take your left hip slightly down so that you can tuck your right hip under. Breathe. Continue to reach through the crown of your head. Firmly grounded through your feet. Soft bend into your right knee. Inhale, reverse triangle. Now lift up and reach all the way back. Start to straighten the right leg and draw your right hip crease forward to create more lift and reach toward the wall behind you. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog or Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. I'll let you choose. And take a full breath in and out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Again, seal your heels, heavy through your seat. Full breath in. Exhale, airplane arms, reach back. Amazing. Inhale, one-legged twist to the right this time. Right thigh lifts. Open up through your arms. Now really stabilize nice and strong through your standing leg. Activate your right toes and pull in the low belly. Breathe in. Exhale, low flying airplane. Slowly you'll transition. Soft bend to your left knee. Inhale, warrior one. Ground and land softly. Make the adjustments with your feet. Give this side just as much attention as you did on the first side. Once you find your firm footing, lift and reach up. Take a full inhale. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Stay with your lunge. Slowly take your left hand to your low back with your palm face out. Inhale, exalted warrior. Right arm reaches up. Maintain your lunge. Feel the stretch from your pubic bone all the way up to the tip of your chin. Full breath in. Stay rooted through your right heel. Exhale, extend your right fingertips forward. Reach, reach, reach. Get really long through your torso. Inhale, star pose, rise. Yes. Exhale, horse and low. Second time here. Go ahead and take your palms to your inner thighs, and we'll do a little twisting here. Drop your tailbone. Let that be your anchor, your weight. And then take your right shoulder into center. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right shoulder down. And now on your own, just 2 more times. Really use your breath. And just meet me in horse pose. Palms together at your heart space. Beautiful friends. Inhale, star rise. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Really gaze at your feet. Notice the difference between warrior 1 and warrior 2. Warrior 2 is an open hip posture. Warrior 1 is a closed hip posture. So feel the difference, all from your feet, right? Where our feet land, our hips and our knees start to follow. It's the same with the hands. Where the palms are, elbows and shoulders. Extend through your arms. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep the depth of your lunge. Full breath in. Start to straighten your left leg. Sass your hips back and reach your left arm forward. And now place it on the block outside of your left thigh. We're moving into triangle pose. Take your right hip down and tuck your left thigh under. Reach your right arm high. Stabilize through your foundation so that you can feel lighter through the top of your body. Breathe. It's all about the breath. Start to soften into the left knee. Press through your feet. Inhale, reverse triangle. Now lift up. Sass your left hip forward to create more length. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog or chaturanga through your choice. Full cycle of breath once you reach downward facing dog. Beautiful friends. Gaze forward, forward fold, top of space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. So pull your palms together at your heart space, hinge your torso forward, and then draw your left elbow either between your inner thighs or to the outside of your right thigh. I'm gonna move to the side. There we go. Keep your palms at your heart space and your hips level and squared as you rotate the gaze. Just breathe. Breathe into the compression here through your center. Trust in your own balance, in your own strength, your own power, right? To move, to persevere. Begin to take all your weight into your right foot. Yes. Inhale, warrior 3, left leg back, arms reach forward. Big movement, big movement. Now flex your left toes and press through your left heel. Stabilize your standing leg. Feel the opposite motions here of reaching with your fingertips and extending with your left heel. Full breath in. Exhale, pyramid pose. So it's very much like warrior one stance. If you find that you need to move your feet a little closer, that's okay too. I like to use my blocks in pyramid pose. Draw your right hip crease back and shift your left hip crease slightly forward. Your feet are really grounded into the earth. Relax your head for a moment, relax your elbows. Now inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen through the torso. Keep your right palm, rather keep your left palm on your blocks. Your left palm on your block. And then inhale, revolved pyramid pose, revolved triangle pose. Parivrita Trikonasana. So stabilizing through your feet, lengthen through your torso, and then press down as you lift up with your right fingertips. You've got it. Slow breath. Yes. Inhale. Exhale, Prasarita, wide-legged forward fold over your left shoulder. Just let it all go, all the twisting, all the breathing. A moment to surrender. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. And then step forward, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. We'll take the other side. And drop down through your seat. Lift up through your arms. Take a full breath in. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Palms come to heart space. Hinge through your torso. Now take your right elbow either between your thighs or to the outside of your left thigh. Now drop the booty lower than the heart. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Placing your palms close to your heart space, lift and rotate through your torso. Yes. Now you know, big movement coming up. Take all of your weight into your left foot. This is going to take a lot of core strength. Start to lift your right heel up. Inhale, warrior three. Right heel back, arms reach forward. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. Stabilize your standing leg. Get really strong through your back body. Full breath in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Send your right heel back. Use your blocks if you did so on the other side. Take a moment to set it up so that your hips are squared forward. Your left hip draws back, your right hip draws forward. Yes. A moment to surrender, soft elbows. And then inhale, halfway lift with the torso. When you find this halfway lift, you can really feel the connection you have through the soles of your feet. Really important to keep that connection. Keep your right hand on your block. With the length of your torso, start to move into Parivrita Trikonasana, revolved triangle pose. Feel how the core is rinsing and twisting, activating all of that internal power. Yes, breathe. Stay grounded through the feet, full inhale. Exhale, Prasarita over your right shoulder, wide-legged forward fold. Let it all go. It's here in the third chakra that we begin to realize that we can regard each challenge as an opportunity to awaken our highest potential. We really have two choices when faced with challenge, right? We can give up, or we can start to move through. I invite you to move through and to really trust. That word trust it can be so hard. We might think we have trust, but when faced with challenge, we realize that sometimes we just don't. We just don't trust. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, low lunge. Step back, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Let it go. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, left knee, left wrist crease. Now make sure that your right leg is straight and long behind you. And lift up through your torso for a moment. Now, if half pigeon isn't your thing and you'd rather be in supine figure 4, feel free to take that as well. Start to lengthen up and reach your right toes back. And then as you exhale into sleeping pigeon, crawl yourself forward. I like to support my torso, my sternum, and my third eye with blocks. So always know that these are available to you to support where you are today. Soften your eyes to close. Take this moment just to feel your breath. Full inhale. Let go on the exhale. Press down through your palms, lift your torso up. Now shift your weight to the left. Take your right leg around in front. So you've got a nice cow face legs here. If you would like a modified variation, your left leg can be straight and your right leg will come up and over your left side. Press down through your sit bones. Get really long through your spine. We'll take the twist. Right hand comes behind you. Left arm moves to the outside of your right thigh. Now staying long, lift up with the breath in. As you exhale, turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Just breathe. Slowly return back to center. We'll take the counter posture. Take your left hand outside of your left hip. And as you inhale, lift your hips up and reach your right fingertips back. So good. Drop your hips down, plant your palms, make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. And exhale, half pigeon, right knee, right wrist crease. Now it's bound to feel very different than the first side, so just acknowledge that. Make sure your left leg is straight and long behind you. Take a moment to lift up through your chest. And as you exhale, move into sleeping pigeon. Use any props that supported you on the first side. Beautiful friends, breathe in. Breathe out. Gently press yourself up. This time shift your weight toward the right hip and take your left leg around in front. Ground through your sit bones. Your knees don't have to stack. And remember, a modified variation is the right leg will be straight. The left leg moves on top for a modified variation. Take your left fingertips behind you and then reach through your right hand to create the twist. Inhales create length. Exhales deeper rinse as you gaze over your left shoulder. Feel the twist with the breath. And slowly unwind. We'll take the counter posture. Right hand outside of right hip. Lift up, reach with the left fingertips. Full breath in. Exhale, soften your hips down. Take both legs forward for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Removing the extra flesh from beneath your sit bones. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, flat back forward fold, just release. Chin to chest. Lengthen your exhales here so that you feel the stretch into the armpits and the sides of your neck. Slowly begin to crawl yourself back up. And now take yourself all the way down. All the way down to your mat. Goalpost your arms and take the soles of your feet wide to the edges of your mat as you knock your knees together to touch. This is called fallen bridge. Close your eyes and feel your back body root into the earth and the natural rise and fall of your belly as you breathe. Now gently begin to windshield wiper your knees from left to right. Feel free to take a full breath and hold either side. And then gently take your knees back in through center. Make our way to bridge pose. I'm going to use a block. Know that props are always available to you. Feet should be hip width distance apart. Press to the soles of your feet. Lift your hips up and place your block beneath your tailbone. So nice and low in the center of your booty. Arms rest along your side bodies. Feel free to stay right here in your supported bridge, or begin to lift your legs straight up, legs up the wall. There's this really cool space where your legs just find this natural balance, where you don't have to do a whole lot. You can just draw the weight of your femur bones deep into your hip sockets. Notice the connection, the back of your head to the mat. Not a lot of effort here. So if you're doing a lot of effort, maybe support yourself so that you don't have to do quite so much. It's more of an ease, more of a restorative posture. From here, from legs of the wall pose, we'll move into plow. Really mindful of the neck and the shoulders. So don't turn your gaze, just keep your gaze lifted. Support the back of your hips with your hands, and then take your toes overhead. Your breath will be constricted here, but continue to breathe. And from plow pose, perhaps shoulder stand, where you support the low back and lift your legs all the way up, reaching through your toes. And from shoulder stand, bend your knees for deaf man's pose as you take your knees to the ears. Be extra mindful of the block as you start to lower your hips down. Place the soles of your feet on the mat. Gently lift your hips. Drop your hips down as you remove the block. And find happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana. Perhaps rocking gently from side to side. And then release your grip, friends. Pull your thighs over your belly. One final hug for all that you are and all that you can do. Right? This amazing power and ability that we have within us to really, we're so resilient. We have to trust that. And release to final Shavasana. Legs go long, arms rest along your side bodies. Let your palms face up to receive or down for grounding. Close your eyes gently. Feel the support of the earth beneath you. The weight of your body held, connected, grounded here. Fire is action and transformation. It allows you to grow and become a better version of who you are. An opportunity to leave behind what's no longer working. And I feel like the earth is in this space of fire right now, destroying what isn't serving. And we will come out beautiful and awakened. And we're all connected, so we feel this within ourselves. Draw your internal gaze to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. Just let it reside there. Truly letting go. There is nowhere to be, nothing to want. I will call you out. Slowly, friends, begin to awaken your bodies with breath. Just start to wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Gently, you'll reach your arms overhead. And one at a time, pull your knees in through center as you roll over to your right side. Take a moment to rest and to feel the power of your yoga practice. It's not just on our mat that we feel yoga. Yoga is in every single moment. Take this time to remember that it's with you always. This beautiful gift that we're given. To remember our intention, to feel our purpose, and to know that we're all connected. We truly are one with the universe, planets, with each other. Gently press down, lift yourself up through seated. With your eyes closed, place your palms together at your heart space. Anjali Mudra is the symbol of gratitude for this sacred space. We get to honor that. Let's end class today with one Om, universal sound. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, we prepare. Carry the vibrations with you. Draw your thumbs to your third eye. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me today. This helps me more than you realize. So thank you for the connection and this amazing community that we have. I can feel your energy even though we're not in the same room. So thank you so much. If you have feedback, please email me. If you want more classes, please email me. I'll see you soon.